This question is probably the simplest jam question I've seen so far. Let's solve it together. How many protons, neutrons, and electrons, respectively, are present in the element? You can see the element with the mass number and the atomic number. The mass number is always written above here, like a superscript, and the atomic number is always written here below, like a subscript. You understand? So this element, this is cobalt, and atomic number of 27, mass number of 60. So now they're asking for the number of what? Protons, neutrons, and electrons. Now, I'm not going to write it. This is going to be quick. Protons, neutrons, and electron. Now, proton is what? The atomic number. The atomic number of any element is the number of proton that that element has. And here, this is the atomic number. I told you that it's always written below, right? So that tells us that the number of protons is what? 27. Correct. So now this thing that is always above is always the mass number or the atomic mass. Do you get me? And this is mass number is always, let me just write number here. Mass number is always number of protons plus number of neutrons. That this is the formula for mass number. So now they now said the mass number is 60. Let's calculate the number of neutrons. Mass number is 60, so let's write 60. We know the number of protons was 27, which is here. 27 plus number of neutron, we don't know it, right? So we can calculate that from here. If we make n subject to the formula, or we just subtract this from both sides, you have 60 minus 27, right? So number of neutrons is going to be what? This is going to be, I guess, 33 years. If you subtract this, you get 33. So number of neutrons is 33. Now is remaining number of electrons. This is where it's a bit sensitive, but it's not hard. It's very simple. In this number of electrons here, it can change. It depends. And what changes it is what we call the charge, right? Charge. When I say charge, I mean things like positive charge or negative charge. For example, now sodium ion. This thing plus this positive charge, it means that it has lost one electron. If you have something like Ca2 plus, this charge, it means that it has lost two electrons. If you have something like F minus, this minus, it means that it has gained one electron, right? That is what changes or alters the number of electrons. But this particular element, it is a neutral element. It is a neutral element. When I say an element is neutral, that means that it does not have any charge. It does not have plus or minus. I mean, if you check this, it does not have plus or minus. No, that means it is neutral. And in a neutral element, the number of protons is always equal. The number of protons is always equal to the number of electrons. Do you get? So now, since this is a neutral element, the number of protons will be equal to the number of electrons. So it will be, electrons will be 27. So our answer is going to be what? 27, 33, and 27, which is what? What is our answer? 27, 33, okay, 27, 33, and 27. So this is our answer. Option C is the correct answer. I hope this is very simple to understand. If you have any issues with understanding this, you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I will attend to them. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.